Paying it forward. That's a concept that I learned early on when I was much younger. And the concept is really about whenever someone does good to you or shows some type of act of kindness to you, then you usually pay it forward. You do it to the next person that you encounter yourself. And you do some kind of kind deed or a good act towards someone else since someone else did that to you. And so that's why there's the saying paying it forward. Now that concept always stuck with me when I was younger because I was very fortunate enough where I had a lot of good influence and I had a lot of good people around me that always looked out for me and always did kind things to me. And that really encouraged me to want to do the same. And I think one of the simplest gestures that I received a lot when I was younger was when I would have people, generally people that were older than me, that would always buy food for me, right? That was always one of the biggest things, especially when you're younger and you don't make money, when you're just a kid or a teenager, uh, you don't have much money with you, and there's people who have a big influence in your life who are a lot older that buy you free meals and treat you out, and that was always a kind gesture that always got to me. And whenever I had the opportunity of being kind of like the older brother or the person looking after someone younger, I would always want to do the same, remembering the fact that there were many people before me that always treated me out to a lot of good food. And so even now to this day, I always try to carry that because I always remember all the good things like people have done for me, and I want to pay it forward. I want to do the same for the younger generation now that I'm much older now. And being so, the fact that I'm in education and I'm teaching English gives me more opportunity to do so, to be able to give back and to give up my time, to also be able to pay for things or treat people out. That's something I'm willing to do because so many people have done it for me. And in the back of my head, I always feel like I'm indebted to those people. And because I can't pay those people back, at least what I can do is pay it forward and, treat that same kindness and treat other people out to those that I couldn't treat back. Because I'm always the type that would like to pay back what has been dealt to me, right? Especially in a lot of acts of kindness, right? If I've been treated out with delicious food, I would want to return the favor and treat them out. But there have been many opportunities where I wasn't in the position to do that. So, as a result, what I can do is I can pay it forward and show that kindness to others, to the people that I encounter in the present and in the ongoing future. So that's really motivated me to want to do good and show kindness to others and do good deeds. And I feel like doing that has brought a lot of joy in my life. Uh, it has brought a lot of purpose, and I feel very grateful whenever I do it because I know how I felt when people have done good things to me, when I've been treated out with delicious food or any other good deeds, any other good gestures that have been given to me. Like, I want to do the same to people that I encounter in the very present, or that in the encounters that will come in the future. And so I always try my best. I always like to serve my community, and one of the best ways that I've been able to do it, as many of you have may already know, is through coaching and through doing sports and I've been really fortunate enough to be transferred to a school that has like a basketball team and has a basketball club. So even after school, I give up some of my time to help coach. And even outside of that, I've been coaching basketball here in Japan for a year or two, being connected with the elementary school basketball team. So that's always been a way to give back and to pay it forward. Also, opportunities to just help a lot of these kids with their English, since that is my main job. But also, I feel like rather just the minimal job tasks that I'm asked to do, I like to go beyond that and interact with the students and interact with the people here to teach them with their English and just talk to them in English, just converse and just socialize and just have a good time and just keep a positive attitude and always encouraging people to keep working hard, to keep studying English, or encouraging to do other things and uplift them so they could feel motivated and encouraged to pursue the things that they want to do, or maybe they're just having a bad day and they just need to be encouraged a little bit to kind of get them back up on their feet. And so just being able to do that, I feel like that's also a way that I've been trying to pay it forward. And those are things I don't really have to do. Those are things that take up a lot of time and energy. But I realize like I do it so willingly because like that's genuinely something that I enjoy doing. And although it takes a lot of time and energy, although it can get very tiring at times, like I still do it because I feel like it's so meaningful to do that. And one little thing of encouragement or one little act of you paying it forward can really make a difference in someone's life. And I truly believe that because there have been so many times where people have done good things to me and really motivated me to do the same as well. And now that I'm older, I am more I am in more of a position to give back, to pay it forward, since I have more of an influence, since, I could provide for my own and I could give back in many different ways, financially or with time, with my skills, and give back to those that want to learn some traits or some skills that I'm already good at, like sports, like basketball, or specifically English, many things. I maybe just sharing like life experiences that I've been through, just sharing like similar situations that a lot of younger people have gone through, and just giving my feedback of going through similar things. So those are things that I feel like I've been paying it forward, and I don't really do it necessarily for my own gain. As a matter of fact, I don't even know if I really gain anything from it, but I don't do it to get a return out of it, but just because I feel like it's the right thing to do, and I feel like the best way to live life is just to be loving and just to show kindness towards others and just to always encourage and uplift and help them out in any ways, shape, or form. And just paying it forward seems to be the way to go for me. And I think for me to be able to do that more so in Japan has been really encouraging for me and really uplifting just for myself, just to be able to do that and just to see how much of a positive influence uh, I feel like I have been. And I hope so. I feel like I have been. And I hope that is the case. But I feel like I just try to do good and try to be a good influence to others and always help out in any way I can. So, yeah, I just keep it going. And I just want to share what that has been like for me, paying it forward. And, yeah, I just want to continue to do that. And I think as I gotten older, that's something I've got better at. The intent and the desire and the heart has always been there to pay it forward and to show kindness to others. But I think the process of doing that has been more refined as I've gotten older and gained more knowledge and gotten wiser. So I hope to keep that going, and hopefully it could be refined in a way where it's even better than it is right now, and maybe 10 years down the line my way of paying it forward could be even better than it is now. And so hopefully that could encourage you and motivate you to do the same, because I'm sure there's been many times where you look back and people have done good deeds to you and have been so kind to you. And the least you could do is just pay it forward to those that you encounter now and in the near future.